how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Every Brand Breakdown. My name is Eric, and we just hit 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. So thank you, everybody who has subscribed, and I appreciate you watching the Every Brand Breakdown videos. I have them nicely in a playlist here. You can check it out. I will put a link to the playlist in the description, also in the corner. Feel free to click to check out a nice organized playlist of all the Every Brand Breakdown videos. They come out about every Monday and Friday. So I throw in other content in between. Therefore, if you just want to watch those, you can watch the playlist. I think I'm eventually going to do a shortened PDF version of the brands. In the description, I'll have a download link, and you can check those out as well. First and foremost, thank you guys again for watching. And if you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up. We are going over the brand Thule today, or as I used to call it back in the day, Thule, because that's my American accent when I read this Swedish brand. Thule is a roof rack, an active company. They're getting into luggage and bags. They make computer cases now, camera bags, but primarily they were racks, carriers, accessories for your car. Now they're making strollers, bike trailers, bike seats. They're definitely expanding, and they make good stuff. I am a fan of Thule. I use Thule stuff. The company was founded in 1942 in Hillertorp, Sweden. And in 1962 is when they first came out with this ski rack. This was the first thing that was used for carrying sports gear. And funny story is I actually found a pair of these at a thrift store in Arizona. I paid $5 for them and ended up trading them to Thule for $1,000 in credit towards their website. So I got some awesome roof rack stuff for my car. I got some stuff to sell, and it just was an amazing trade up from $5. So they have this really nice 1964 they got the basket. 1977 they got the ski topper. Introduced surfboard carriers in 83, mounted bike carriers, the tow bar in 1992, and then in the 2000s up until 2020, the new luggage series came out. So yeah, they've kind of expanded into luggage. They make adventure camping stuff too. I didn't even know that. That's all new to me. Rooftop tents. These things are going to be so expensive. Yeah, $2,800. If you see a rooftop tent, you definitely might want to get it. Panels, tents, bike racks, awnings. Primarily what you're going to find are the roof rack stuff. So we're going to go over here and just look at roof rack accessories. Here's some bike carriers. These get mounted to the top of your roof so you can carry your bike. And there are going to be bits and pieces of them that you need to recognize. Mostly the things that are going to be missing, if it's missing anything, are keys and mounts, which are replaceable. You just have to figure out what it goes to and then kind of piece it together if it's not complete, or you can sell it as is. I've done both. All of their stuff is very easily branded, so you will see the logo when you're at a thrift store or you're at a garage sale. Just the bars themselves I've sold for $130. They're $200 new. They hold their value really, really well because it has this utility factor. It's always going to be there regardless. Brand new or used, it has that utility. They make luggage. Let's look at panniers and bike bags. Still, I bet it's going to have that Thule branding on it. They always love to throw their logo on stuff. It's free advertising, and it's a brand that you're not really upset representing because it's this quality Swedish company, and they make good stuff. It is a Swedish company. They're traded on the Stockholm Stock Exchange. Is that what it is? SEK? Yeah, the NASDAQ Stockholm is where they're traded. And we can just look at a 3-year. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But overall, it's up. Let's take a look at Thule on eBay. Just type in Thule. There's going to be new and there's going to be used. 17,000, but there's so many different products, a wide variety of different products, each having a specific utility. Used drops us down to 2,500. Let's go to completed. More have completed than active, and then sold is 2,800. So more have sold than are active. That's always a good indicator of a brand that has usually some pretty good resale. Ski, snowboard carriers, $100. I've sold those. And these don't even look like they have the mounts on them. I've sold these types before. Yeah, it doesn't look like it comes with the mounts. Yeah, you'll need to get the mounts to fit your rack. So all of those are just that top part, and they sold those. Did he say he had the keys? I never used the key lock, so the key lost. So yeah, he lost the keys. He doesn't have the mount, and he still sold them for $100 with bids. That is a good product. A rolling carry-on sold. These roof rack mounts. So you're going to have to really identify what you find because they've made a bunch of different types of roof rack mounts throughout the years. Probably, I would say about 10, maybe 15 different types. And usually you'll be able to find it with a little bit of digging online, just typing in Thule on Google Images, you'll be able to find it. So these went into the gutters of those, I think, 90s vehicles, 80s and 90s, the gutter mounts. Still sold for $60 plus $20 shipping. Podium roof rack mounts, these old square styles, $100. Square bar towers and racks, foot packs. Yeah, just the foot packs. Here you go, right here. Full set of roof racks with locks and everything, $200. They're a little bit of a pain to ship. You can get an old TV box from a Best Buy and cut it up and just fold it in. Like, these things are durable. You're gonna leave them outside in your car, getting weathered all the time, and they're very durable. So you shouldn't have to worry about that. Here's a cargo box, cargo carrier sold. That's going to be a pain to ship. I've always sold these locally. And you can sell pretty much all of this stuff locally. If you live in a town where there is a market for it, like anywhere in Colorado, Arizona, California, places where Texas, where there's outdoorsy people, there's an outdoorsy market, you can post these on Facebook Marketplace. And it's crazy. Sometimes you'll find these full sets of roof racks that someone just like ripped off of their car at a thrift store. They just didn't like it, or they didn't use it, or a dealership didn't want it, and so they ripped it off and put it at a Goodwill, and you could buy it for like $4 to $5 because nobody ever. I don't know. They're sleepers, but I'm always jumping on this stuff. MacBook Pro case, not that high of a sale. So I tend to sell. Here's some Aeroblades on bids. I sold these exact ones for I think 130 or 140 last year. Here's a fit kit. So you can find these as well. These are what you use in order to get certain mounts on your car. So this will specifically bolt to a car or mesh to a car trimming a certain way. Sometimes you'll find these and have to figure it out if it's complete. It should be 4 different parts, 4 different metal parts with 4 different, these are rubber. These are all made out of rubber. So 4 different rubber parts. 4 different metal parts. If you have the instructions, it'll have all the parts with it there. So you could sell those. Usually Thule sells those for almost $100, so depending on the model. Let's go back. I wanted to show you their cargo boxes. Rooftop cargo carriers. So they are innovators with this. They have these now side locking systems. These super premium ones that they just came out with, this new line. $1,300, $1,400, $1,500, and then these guys $700, these guys $800, these guys $500. I think I have this one on my car. One of these two. I have to check. Maybe it was this one. $599 sounds about right. I have the Thule Force. I think it's not even the XT. It might just be the Force. It might be discontinued. But anyways, the function's the same. You throw stuff up in your roof so you don't have to get mud in your car. And it's just extra storage. Kills your gas mileage a little bit, but it's just a way to upgrade your vehicle to higher cargo capacity without having to get a new vehicle. You throw it on the roof. It's really cool. Audis, Porsches, pretty sweet. Wow, that one's got a light in it too. Yeah, they're killing it. Oh yeah, and fun fact, these guys, the vintage roof racks that I traded to Thule, they're going to use them in commercials. They only had one pair, and they told me that they're going to use them in shows and commercials because they had one pair that they would mail it to Sweden. They would use it, and then they would mail it back to the U.S., and then they would pass it back and forth. Now they have a pair to keep in Sweden, and they have a pair to keep in the U.S. So I feel like I gave them a great service by working with their company and getting them those roof racks. And it's just, I don't know, just cool that it's going to be loved and used more than if I were to sell it on eBay. And if I were to sell it on eBay, I probably could have got $300 to $500 for them. That's how rare and desirable they are. They're period correct. I think Thule threw them on top of an old 60s Volvo and it just looks so sweet. That's a short look at the Thule market. If you have any questions about specific pieces that you find, you can always reach out to me on Instagram, send me some pictures of it. I'll try my best. I've been selling Thule stuff for, I want to say 8 years, maybe 9 years. And I've come across a lot of their stuff. I really, really, really like them. And if you're looking into getting roof racks for your car, I highly recommend Thule as well, because they have a guarantee. Under the Thule guarantee, they warranty all of their stuff if you're the original purchaser, however, for all these time frames. So if you buy it outright from from Thule or from an authorized distributor, you'll have a lifetime warranty on the carriers, roof racks, luggage, duffels. So it's pretty good warranty right there. And like I said, can't say enough good stuff about Thule. They've always made awesome stuff and never let me down with their quality and construction. Even my cargo topper, I just broke it and I fixed the joint on it for like $8. It's pretty cool. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please give the video a thumbs up. If you have any encouraging comments or questions or brands that you want to see broken down, let me know in the comment section. We're on the letter U next week, so I will talk to you guys then. Thanks for watching. Bye.